Hello, it is me, Will Wood and Neil Ciceriga's unfortunate accident. You may be wondering, Jayden, where did The Vision is Dead go? I don't see it on your YouTube channel page anymore. And to that I say, I don't know, someone freaking stole it. I'm stressed out of my mind. Where is it now? Okay. The Vision is dead. I took it down. It is no longer on my YouTube channel page, and it is no longer on my main Spotify page. But don't worry, it is not actually gone. Well, it is gone, but it's not gone. I am planning on re-uploading it to my Jayden Wark Archive account on Spotify and all those other music streaming platforms. I actually think it is already up, but there's still some like data that needs to be transferred over. So hopefully, if you guys put it in any playlists, it should show back up there again. But I can't guarantee it, and I'm a little bit scared that the streams that I had from like Spotify won't carry over. But anyways, that's not important. It is still on Spotify. It's just, it's still like processing, but you can listen to it right now. I have not transferred everything over to the Jayden Wark or more of Jayden Wark YouTube channel page yet, which is where all the extra content is going to be, but it will be there soon. And speaking of that, my YouTube videos are also mostly gone. I think the only things left are my Willwood mashups. And although I would have kind of liked to get to have gotten rid of those too, the Willwood mashups are kind of like the reason I have an audience at all. So I feel like I'm obligated to keep them, but that's okay to me. That's all right. So why am I doing this? Why am I rebranding in this way? I know that I've already moved my first album, Supernal Standstill, to my archived accounts, but the big reason for that is because I just don't really like the album, but I know a lot of people still want to listen to it, so it's still there. But with The Vision is Dead, I actually do think it's an incredible album, and I think it's an incredible album for a 16-year-old to make in his bedroom. It's insane, but that's the thing. I was 16 when I wrote that album, right? And I didn't really write it with the expectation of a large audience seeing it, right? And I did not really write it with the expectation of it being criticized by a large audience. I just don't really want it to be like a major Jayden Wark release anymore because it feels like a precious part of history for me that really shouldn't be touched, right? Because it does not really reflect the musician that I am anymore. And again, like I said, at the time, it was a hobby that got out of hand, where I feel like now the music that we are creating feels like it is actually like part of the Jayden Wark brand, and it is for a large audience. And I'm okay with people criticizing it and all this stuff because I'm putting myself out there consensually now. Where like before, I didn't really know what was going on. Saying that The Vision is Dead is not going to be like completely erased from like the Jayden Wark branding, right? Like I actually want to redo The Vision is Dead. So, that's the thing is I still think the album's really good, but I there's this like quality control and like I don't know, there's this professionalism that I have for or like I don't know. There's this bar I have with my music, right? And the Vision is Dead doesn't really go past that bar. And I want to be very strict with it because I really want to take this very seriously. And for the Jayden Wark brand, I honestly think it is a decision that I feel more comfortable with. Um, so yeah, I mean, although we do pride ourselves on still being a DIY band, and I think the DIY aesthetic is something that is very charming about the music that I make, and we're still keeping that. Everything I've done on this new album is in the basement here, and we still want to do a bunch of, at least I want to do a bunch of silly DIY videos for the songs that we didn't get to record a professional music video for, but I and again, I know a lot of people are going to be kind of sad that The Vision is Dead is gone from my main channel, even though they can listen to it. But just know that I know for a fact that what we're making now will blow this complete or blow The Vision is Dead completely out of the water. This is the most insane thing I've ever done. And I am so excited for people to hear it. And I think once you guys listen to what we're doing, you'll completely understand my decision, right? We have so much material ready to be recorded and, well, not released, but ready to be recorded at some point, right? And I am just so excited to start releasing this stuff. And gosh, I hate being off script. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I'm just wigging it, and I'm scared, and I'm cold, and I'm... Anyways, merch. you may know this, you may not know this, but all of my merch is related to The Vision is Dead. So what is happening with that? Well, God, I'm so bad at like announcing stuff and like communicating to my audience, but that'll change. I This has been a stressful freaking this has been one of the most stressful months for me, and I'm just trying to get everything organized and ready. Like I know I said that I was going to be releasing. Okay, I'm going on a tangent. The merch, 1 week. The merch website is going to have like The Vision is Dead merch for one more week, and then it is gone. So if you want to buy The Vision is Dead merch, do so now. But fear not. If you cannot afford it, or you want to buy The Vision is Dead merch at some point, but you won't have the ability to do so in a week, that's okay, because it's not going to be gone completely. Like I said before, we want to redo The Vision is Dead, but better, right? And so those merch designs are eventually going to come back up, but it might take a long time, like at least a year or so. But again, they will still exist at some point. This will not be your last chance, but it will be your last chance in a very, very long time. Um, Crap, is that everything? Did I say everything that I need? I think so. Um, I love you guys.